What's up, boys? Today we're going to be checking out Hordes of Hunger. Kind of reminds me of like Dynasty Warriors with a bullet heaven. So we've got our basic quick attack here. That'll build up focus, the green bar in the bottom left. Once you've got some focus, you can actually do a spinning whirlwind attack. That's pretty fun. We've also got a bit of a dash attack. We have to charge up first, but that does big damage once it's available. The little yellow circles allow you to do a parry, but I don't think that's really going to be super effective when there's so many weak guys surrounding you. I don't think any of these sound that interesting. I guess we'll get a little bit of a fire aura here.
The blaze is coming.
There's some fun movement-based things, like the spinning attack deals lightning damage to enemies you pass over, and then when you move around a bunch, you can create a bunch of totems that deal weapon damage in a persistent area. Those sounded pretty cool, so I'm kind of looking for stuff like that.
So many songs to choose from.
Let's see, consecutive counter. That sounds kind of hard to use. Instead of dying, gain 20% damage increase. Max health is capped at 20. That sounds really bad right now. I guess we have to level up the fire aura for now. We got a bit of a dash, but it doesn't actually seem to move that far. We have to kill 100 enemies for this objective, it looks like. I guess we can just sit here and try to find a key somewhere for that chest. Can I pull them up the stairs and then do like a big dash attack through all of them? Okay, sick. Oh, I guess you might actually have to interrupt the big guys. It seems like the smaller ones get interrupted when you hit them. But you might actually want to parry the larger ones. How about the special attack? Does that interrupt them? Each enemy you touch while dashing heals you for 1. So dashing is the sprint thing, actually. Let's try out the movement speed scaling with level.
That's the way.
That sounds fun if we can get a bunch of levels in the run. Just move super fast. Pull them through a narrow hallway, go for a big...
What was it? That song.
Let's see, 80% deal 10% more physical. So focus is the green thing, that's pretty fun. I think we want to grab that early so that we can get the levels for it though. So the golden feathers are your standard meta progression that you spend on stat upgrades in the base. I've gotten like 10% dash recharge and like 5% area or something. Not a ton.
Let's think.
We've seen all of these. Incoming damage every 40 seconds sounds kind of useful. I'm not really getting super interesting upgrades this time.
Alright, quick now, before he notices.
Just a bit of passive damage around me, unfortunately. Let's see if we can line them up with the objective here. Do a bit of a spin. Then we'll build up focus again for when they all come in here.
Could have parried that one. Wow.
5 seconds create a fissure of fire under an enemy within 10 meters. Each fissure lasts 3 seconds, dealing fire damage. So special attack is the dashing thing, a wave dealing 10 fire. I kind of want to max this out just so we can zoom super fast everywhere. Sounds cool. We have to get that early to get the value out of it.
What was that father's song?
Each charge... Oh yeah, there's a jump attack. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about. Every 20 meters conjure a totem. And then when you get 3 of them, it creates an area that deals constant weapon physical damage. And since we have so much movement speed with the swiftness thing maxed out already, that should be pretty easy to trigger, so that sounds really cool. So we'll run around, create a bunch of totems. I think. Where are my totems at? Okay, there we go. So now we'll do constant area damage whenever anything comes into that. Unfortunately, I didn't aim it correctly to hit the quest objective thing here. Oh yeah, the jump attack. That seems like kind of a small jump, I feel like.
What was it? That song.
Let's see, sidestep staggers enemies. Each enemy you touch while dashing heals you. Or we can upgrade the totem thing. Let's try that out so I get a bit of healing.
A fitting reminder.
And then hopefully level the other stuff later on. Okay, so that didn't actually seem to do that much even though I went through like 5 of them. But we'll at least have a little bit of healing in combat now. Alright, so let's get the totem or max health while leveling. Yeah, let's get that early on so I have some decent survivability here. And then let's try and find the next objective now. Did my aura get bigger? Thought it was like, oh, it kind of changes based on your perspective or something? I don't know, it just got really small, but it was really big earlier. I might have got summoning the totems though, there we go. That's a tiny area, that does not really help me, man. Let's level the totems up, I guess, get that damage on them higher. Now let's see if we can summon them on top of this thing and actually get some damage on it. Nope, I missed. Should at least keep them off me while I'm hitting it, hopefully.
So many songs to choose from.
Each enemy you touch while dashing heals you. Yeah, I could use some healing, I think.
Well, that is curious.
Survive the onslaught? I guess we'll try.
More are coming.
Can I like group these guys up and use them to heal maybe? If I could increase the range of the dash somehow, that would be pretty sick. I guess we can farm them with the totems.
So many songs to choose from.
So totem upgrade, focus, I guess we'll max that out. It does seem to be pretty good damage, it's just kind of hard to tell where you're aiming it, I feel like. Looks like we got explodey boys now. Defend yourself until the horde retreats. Enemy attacks with a red indicator on the ground can't be parried.
Let's think.
It feels like that attack actually hit me like right as it appeared there. Let's get the healing maxed out. Uh-oh. Yeah, that hits you really fast. Like, the circle takes a second or two to reach max area, but it seems like it hits you instantly.
Father, what did you tell me?
While dashing, dash attack deals 4 thunder damage. That sounds kind of cool. I do want to try that. That's the special... Oh, you can attack during the dash. Okay, so let's try that out. Okay, that's pretty cool. So the Q is the power attack, and then there's a separate dash attack. Even though that's an attack while you're dashing, it's not the dash attack, it's a power attack. Yeah, so dashing is left control, and then the power attack is Q. Kind of confusing because they're both like a dash attack. I don't know how you get keys for the chest.
What was that verse about?
1 second, shoot a random enemy. Okay, so these are like the bullet heaven sort of abilities where you can just constantly shoot enemies near you. I think I'm going to keep trying this since we're kind of all in on the dash build here and movement-based stuff. If I just get my movement speed high enough with enough levels, then nothing can hit us.
Oh, that's something new. What was that father's song?
When hits 80% or higher. That seems like it's going to be kind of hard for me to use right now since I'm still learning the game, so let's just get the passive
This.
HP here.
That's the way.
You can get vanishes and rerolls in the meta progression stuff that you buy with the feathers, but I didn't really have enough for
Oh.
that currently after
Anything
my
ready?
first very quick run just to learn the
Will
basics.
you easy now?
Help Dusty.
Don't be scared. I know
Oh
how we
god,
go.
we have an escort quest. My arch
It's okay, I'm still
nemesis.
here. Just stay calm, buddy.
With explodey boys, that's going to be so hard, man. So I'm going to try and bait them like right on the edge and then run back so we can keep helping them. But I think those guys are going to be a pain here. Yeah, let's bait him. Oh god, we're surrounded. Oh god, the explodey boy. That's so annoying.
What did you tell me?
All incoming damage every 40. Let's go ahead and max out the dash attack since that seems pretty cool. Oh, you can actually kind of stagger the explodey guys if you hit them fast enough, it looks like. Okay. It's actually better to hit them instead of run. Oops, wasn't expecting that.
So many songs to choose from.
Max health. Physical damage. I'm not sure how long the runs last here. I guess we'll try some of that. Max health. Every 2 seconds, an enemy within 16 meters is struck by lightning. Fist of the Heaven sounds cool. Weapon hit, chance to summon an ethereal dagger flies in a random direction. 30% weapon physical, 30% to pierce. This sounds the coolest with the dash attack since we will still be hitting with the weapons. We'll have to try the bullet heaven built out in a different run. Maybe I'll be able to get some rerolls and banish and stuff to make that a bit easier to find.
Done. I hope we'll make it to the sanctum
Seal of
safely.
Metatron.
I'm glad you're here.
Sorry it took so long.
No, it's all right. Thank you.
Is there
There's
something to
something strange
continue this
nearby.
quest? Should be the question mark, right? Destroy the nest.
Always.
Oh, I thought that guy would get interrupted when I hit him there, and then I got stuck in the nest. Oops.
What was that father's song?
Let's see, weapon hit dagger. These both sound good. I guess we'll have to get the rage early enough. Attack speed does sound fun, but I don't think it really fits with the dash build where we're kind of doing like one big hit every once in a while. These nests seem insanely tanky.
Dodge. Remember. What was that father's song?
Let's see, a special attack absorbs up to one hit, recovers 100% of absorbed damage as focus. Okay, that sounds really cool. Weapon hits, max health, we've seen both of those. So when I use my Q, it will give me some survivability and then feed into my whirlwind attack. That sounds pretty nice. So do some whirlwind, then charge the Q, see how much focus we get. Looks like we didn't take a hit there. Sidestep staggers, weapon hits, max health. I think we'll grab the extra knife proc thing here. So we need to go find some more of the nests now. Okay, that one actually died pretty easy. Weapon attack steal 1 to 10. I guess that should work on the dash attack. Let's go ahead and max this out since it increases the chance, the damage, and the piercing altogether. So levels in that actually make it exponentially better then. And let's try and find the last nest. Corpse explosion? That sounds sick.
Oh, that's new.
Is there anyone out there? Anybody, please! Help me!
Heavens, he's not cursed. I need to somehow escort him to the sanctum.
How do I get to that guy?
What was that verse about?
Special attack. Charging a special attack absorbs 2 hits and recovers 200%. So that actually gets exponentially better as well, since both of those multiply against each other. It'll be harder to use because you can't always get the maximum hits absorbed. But that still seems pretty crazy at higher levels. Oh, you can interact with them from down here, okay.
Brave soul, my only hope, beacon in the dark. Please, get me out of here!
I'm trying, but you need to stop shouting. You're attracting more monsters.
Creatures stand everywhere! Please, help me!
I'll handle this. But you're making it harder for me.
So many! Help! Help!
Alright, that's it. I'm bringing you down.
Elemental damage, so that would work on the fire aura, the lightning dash thing, but I think that's about it, so we don't have a ton of elemental here. First attack, that actually kind of would work with the dash attack. Once per enemy. I feel like we need more to help with the bigger guys more so than the smaller guys, where that'll be more effective, so I guess we probably will just go for that. Some of these objectives seem really tanky.
What was it? That song.
80% health, Fisher, physical damage. Let's try out some Fisher then. Can I absorb the explosion? I think so?
I'm ready. So many songs to choose from.
Elemental, every level, Holy Bolt. Each charge, jump attack deals 4 thunder damage. Attack enemies to gain charges. Oh, so your basic attack will be sort of a builder, and then your jump attack becomes a spender after that. That does sound kind of interesting, but I think we'll probably just take this to fit with the current builds. Try that out at different points. Bro, this platform is immortal. What is this? 4 seconds,
It's all
create
right.
a
They're gone.
Fisher. Yeah,
Now
we can
listen,
take another
Do
level
you
in
know
that.
how to reach the graveyard? The one with a yew tree in the center.
No, I don't know.
I will guide him, Mirah. Don't worry. Come, son. Let me help you.
That will do it. Something important is going on here.
Kill the
I'm ready.
Guardian. Slay the judge, first Guardian of the Beast, commander of her army, lord of the city. First of his name, king of the Andals and the first men.
That feeling. It must be him. The Guardian.
Oh, I guess we can't absorb that with a Q.
Let's think.
Elemental, so we're on the boss. We probably won't get much out of that now. I guess we can try some of the lightning strike then. Can we like just keep pulling him through the totems and cheese him with that? Oh, I can't absorb. I just have to use it a bit earlier. Okay. Come into my totems, chump. Big jump attack, try and get our totems back out. Oh, that's a tiny area. That's not ideal. Yeah, it seems like we can absorb that if I have it active already. Alright, there's a good totem area to kite him through. We can just make like a big circle almost around the statue here, then that'll be pretty easy to cheese him. I guess this will probably help with the boss fight the most. Looks like the area goes up with level and the damage. Try and get our totems back up. Oh, he's dead. Okay, we cheesed him. Yay! Unholy rapture obtained.
I'm glad you're here.
Sorry it took so long.
No, it's all right. Thank you.
So it looks like we unlocked a bunch of new abilities. We might have gotten enough to craft something. No, I need 3 parts and I had 1 before this. So if I get 1 more sword part, I can craft a new weapon, it looks like. And then I'll need 2 more for a spear.
Your guest has arrived. He's waiting for you at the south gate of the graveyard.
Thank you, Father.
Yet another story awaits.
So here's the meta progression. I had a little bit of AoE, dash recovery, and movement speed. But the cost goes up 4 times each time, so kind of expensive. We can get 1 banish for 10. And I'll probably just grab all of the 10 cost things first, since that's much cheaper than the other stuff. And then we'll probably be able to get 140 level as well. Elemental damage. Reroll. Yeah, and then 140. I think the dash recovery was pretty nice. Area and movement is also nice. I'll go dash, I think. And then that's where you go to the next level. We need to find the guy to talk to. That's the codex of all of the unlocks and enemies and stuff. So it looks like there's someone to talk to in this direction. This is the crafting thing, but I don't think we have enough parts for anything yet. Looks like the basic sword has a little bit of a bonus to fire damage. Oh, we got some new special attacks, okay. I actually do like the Cyclone attack, but we could get Ground Slam or Unholy Rapture. Every unobstructed non-guardian creature with holy damage. That sounds interesting. Oh, there's different rarities on those, so we'll need 2 more commons to make a common one, and then 2 more rares to make a rare one, I guess? Still haven't found any keys.
Ah, my savior. Thanks heavens, you found me there. I thought I was gone. I offer my deepest gratitude.
Oh, there's no need for that. I'm glad I could help.
Oh, brave and modest. A true hero. Allow me to introduce myself. Roderick, the city's herald, at your service.
Mirah... just Mirah.
Well, certainly more than merely just to me. Anyway, do you mind if I stay with you for a little longer? I am no fighter, and it seems pretty safe out here. In return, I can provide you with all the information I have regarding this... monsters. Let's just say that one must gather a lot of knowledge to successfully avoid them for so long.
It would be appreciated. Sure. Make yourself at home.
Delightful.
So, does this guy unlock something? I can't talk to him any further? Yeah, I can't seem to do anything here. Why did I even rescue you? Alright, let's go try another run.
Oh, you made it! Good job, buddy. Now, what should I call you? Ah, I know. Dusty. It'll fit you perfectly.
Aren't donkeys actually pretty vocal? I doubt he says that little, to be honest.
Yet, I felt it, child. The chains loosen, and the burden is not so heavy anymore. You did it, didn't you? The Guardian, the Beast General, has fallen.
Yes, Father. I defeated the Guardian, and the path further into the city is now open.
You have outdone yourself, Mirah. Thank you.
Of course, Father. What now? Should I press forward into the city?
Yes. You must cleanse the cathedral district of the Guardian's influence. Only then can you reach his fortress and end his reign once and for all.
To the cathedral, then. Wish me luck.
I always do, my child. May your heart stay strong and your mind clear. Good luck, Mirah.
Alright, let's check out the second map now, and see if we can try a bit of a bullet heaven build this time. Now that we have a little bit of extra meta progression. Chests in the arena might contain from common to very rare items, obtain keys by completing objectives. I haven't gotten a single one still. Just trying to parry that guy, but didn't seem to want to do anything there. Some enemies are resistant to light attacks. Well, you kind of have to build up focus for the heavy attacks in the first place. I guess we'll wait until I have a special attack then. Just to make them a bit easier. I kind of wasted it early on. I guess I can do a little bit. Okay, that actually did help even with that little focus.
What did you tell me?
Every enemy you touch while dashing, each kill heals you. I don't think the bullet heaven things were physical. They were like holy and maybe lightning. I guess we can grab a bit of healing on kill to start off with. Then at some point we can banish something, right? Can I build focus on them? No, that's kind of weird. So you have to stagger them first with a heavy attack. And then you can get a little bit of focus back. We have to have them grouped up to stagger them and then do that. Wait, can I jump attack them? Oh, okay, that works. Then now we have a special. Oh, that's right! I got that thing! No wonder it felt so weird. Okay, that kind of works for the bullet heaven. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that every 5 seconds. They last for 3 seconds. Alright, so let's banish that, I think, to make it a bit easier to find the bullet heaven stuff. Since we won't care about weapon attacks quite as much, and then we can take the level on the Fisher. Oh, the speed does go up. It was 5 seconds, right? Yeah, speed. The target seeking range goes up quite a bit. They last the same time, but the damage is doubled at level 2. And then the area they actually deal damage in is increased as well. So a lot of the stats improve per level on that.
What was that verse about?
Holy Bolt, we definitely want that. Does Holy count as elemental? I'm honestly not sure. There isn't like a stat screen or anything, right? I guess I'll assume that it does. And it'll just be like physical and then all of the other stuff. That's going to be kind of hard to use when I'm bad at the game, so we'll go ahead and max out the Fisher.
Oh, that's something new.
And now we've got the Bullet Heaven build going. Just run around, let all of my skills do the work. Try to drag them through the Fisher if possible whenever it's active. Am I? Looks like I'm supposed to go over there.
What was that verse about?
We can level up Holy Bulbs. Ooh, let's go ahead and lock in Fist of the Heavens. That deals lightning or thunder,
It
which
was
should
something
definitely
like
be
this.
elemental.
I need to warn to warn them. To run! Get
Exercise the Preacher.
Hordes of beasts are coming! Leave everything and run! Save yourselves! Get away from here, girl!
Well, I guess the Bullet Heaven build should be good at chasing someone.
Coming! Run!
The beast is already here. Run with me.
I can't! I must warn the others!
They're all gone. It's just us.
Holy
Lies!
Bolts. Ooh, elemental damage per level.
Damn it.
Yeah, we should try and
The
get
curse has
that one
already
going
seized
early.
him. I must take him to the sanctum.
Oh, I guess we can use the instant kill on these? Okay. Wrecked. Let's see. Each enemy touch while dashing. Let's get the heal killing. That seems pretty good for the Bullet Heaven.
I remember this one.
And then we can grab some movement speed to help me dodge stuff while Bullet Heavening stuff. I didn't see where he went to while those worms were surrounding me.
I
Uh-oh.
dodged that. What was that father's song?
More movement speed. Get that early on so he gets even more value out of that. And so we can actually chase him.
Did you tell me?
More elemental as we level. Ooh, corpse explosion. 10% that a corpse explodes after 2 seconds. 50% of life as fire, 50% as physical within 4 meters. This is really good. This sounds cool. I'm gonna do it. See if we can do a big instant kill here. Okay, wrecked. Gonna Gonna be honest, I kind of liked the dashing attack though. It seems like the cooldown on this thing is pretty long, although it is quite effective. Fist of Heavens, yup.
I remember this one.
Father, I need your help. This one is lost. Guide him to the sanctum.
Of course. Come, my friend. You did good. It's time to rest.
But I need to. I still need to.
Do we have to go
What's
to?
going
Oh
on
no,
here?
there's a question mark now. More movement speeds. Destroy the nest. Now, can we one-shot these with a special attack? No. Dang. Banebringers cast a debilitating curse. Your damage is capped at 1 when it's active. Kill them quickly. I guess that's going to be the big downside of a Bullet Heaven build. You can't target your damage at all. Touching, killing. Let's get the Holy Bolt level.
To choose from.
We can max out Holy Bolts. Can't move. Alright, we need to find some more nests now, but I'm trying to grab all the XP that just keeps dropping.
Father, what did you tell me?
Jump attack pulls enemies. Ooh, we can max out this to the heavens. Can I hit the bell?
I
Nope.
should look there.
Oh, I guess we can only carry 2 of the apples, it looks like.
What was that verse about?
That actually seems pretty insane with the Bullet Heaven build. 15 seconds, every enemy in 16 meters gets afflicted with Purge, Electrify, or Burn. I don't know what those mean. Burn is almost certainly a damage over time. Electrify, probably some sort of like chain lightning effect. I don't know how to see anything about that. Fist of the Heavens would prioritize Electrify, whatever that does. Can I like hold Alt or Control or anything? No. But I guess we'll try it, see if we can
It was
figure anything out
something
about
like
it.
this.
It looks cool. Find and kill the mage before nearby land is defiled by his ritual. Looks like he's up here somewhere. Let's see if we can do a power attack to clear everything out. Oh, that works on the mage. Okay. I don't know if that's intended. But that certainly makes the fight easier.
Rest for a while, child.
Thank you. There's something strange nearby.
I was just like, I'm gonna clear out all of the trash nearby and then all of our bullet heaven will focus on him. But we don't even need that. Oh god, what is that? The heck? Let's max out the bloodlust now so we can recover from that.
I'm ready.
Corpse explosion? Yup. Back here? It's kind of hard to find them right now. The Bullet Heaven build seems very effective though. More elemental as we level up. So I think you have to parry those flyer guys or they just absolutely wreck you, but the very first one that popped out I couldn't parry for some reason. That's why it was very confusing.
Their song.
Elemental, max that out. we can max out the corpse explosion, 20%, up to 70% of fire and physical within 6 meters. Man, it is really hard to find the nests on this map, Jesus. They're so spread out. Let's reroll that. I guess we could grab that. A little bit of extra damage since we're mostly just running around letting our autocast do stuff anyways. Oh, there's something blocking me right there. Where is the freaking nest, man?
Strange nearby. Let's think.
Let's get another level on the totems then. Seems like we have most of the important stuff maxed now. Guide the souls.
Shrines of remembrance. There may be no hope for these poor creatures.
Guide souls of fallen enemies to the cathedral shrines. Each of them has to be filled.
Let me guide you.
So it looks like we get them from enemies, and then we have to go drop them off at the objective over here. I still don't think I've gotten a single key, have I? Can max out the totems. Okay, we filled one of them up. Now we need to get more souls to find the next one. Looks like it's in this direction somewhere.
I should take a closer look. Positive. finally decided to show up again. Face your
Alright,
destiny,
time to
monster.
bullet heaven all over this nerd by running around. When hit, create a shockwave focus. I don't think any of those help us that much on this build. I guess probably focus so we can do the whirlwind attack slightly more if I ever feel like it. I'll probably try and dash out of his special attack and then go for the whirlwinds whenever he does it. Or we can just bullet heaven him to death. I guess we should run around in the totems of... Oh, we have the debuff thing. Is he gonna do anything? Oh, there's an attack. Let's see if we can spin on him a bit. Oh. He did absolutely nothing and then he comboed 2 dash attacks. Well, I guess if you're struggling with bosses in this game, try out a bullet heaven build. That was insanely easy.
I'm glad you're here.
Sorry it took so long.
No, it's all right. Thank you.
Would be cool if there was like a breakdown for the damage of each skill. So you could see like how much Fist of the Heavens did against like Corpse Explosion or whatever.
Recall the tale, a song about a child dreaming awake, born of he who perished, and of she who devoured. Remember the story.
Stay strong.
Mirah, your mother has returned. I know, but we can use her help.
But should we?
This, I'm afraid, is your decision to make, child. But you should at least consider her offerings.
Can we build any new weapons? Looks like no. We have 2 hammers, 2 swords, 1 spear, 0 keys. Those seem to be extremely rare. We can try out the ground slam at some point. That was interesting and it did one-shot the mage, but I think I liked the slash dash more because you can use it so much more frequently.
Feeling at home yet?
Yes, thank you. But may I ask, why graveyard?
It's because of the tree. My father is its guardian.
Couldn't he choose any other tree to protect?
I don't think it's that simple. This tree is a link between the land of dead and the living.
I see. Well, such is the way of things. I will not complain. It is still, after all, a better place than any other. The lack of monstrosities is certainly a good feature.
I don't think I've seen the cauldron yet. That must be my mommy. Kitchen allows you to exchange feathers for rations and meals. Rations are healing consumables. Meals are constant effects for an entire arena run.
Mother. Have you found everything you need? Good.
Incoming physical damage by 10%. That's not bad. You can start with some apples for a bit of healing in the run. But honestly, those two healing passives we took seemed pretty good in their respective runs. The dash healing, and then the passive healing on kill. Those did a lot of work for each of their respective runs. Do we get any new skills there? Not sure. We probably got something. I still can't tell what those status effects do. Oh, we got leg breaker there. Every enemy hit by tool of impact is afflicted with slow. You transform into a swarm of bats? That sounds awesome. Oh, we need to try a jump attack at some points with force pull and lightning strike. That sounds pretty cool. Pulling enemies in and then a bunch of lightning damage together. Maybe you could do a Thorns build. You do armor bash, and then some of the healing stuff, like healing on kill, so that enemies who attack you take a bunch of damage and then you heal that back up, maybe? Probably terrible against bosses. But yeah, that's Hordes of Hunger. There's already some decent build making potential. We did a dash attack, a bullet heaven build, and I think a jump attack build could be pretty decent as well. There might be potential for a Thorns build, but might need some more stuff to help with the bosses. But I haven't even unlocked any of the new weapons yet, and it seems like there's a few different types there, so yeah, a lot of stuff to unlock still, but that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.